Hi everyone, welcome to today's live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a guest today, and she's going to, as soon as she gets in, she's going to be coming in. We've had her before. It is the Weave Doctor main attractions. We're still trying to get our connection set up properly. So once she can get in, and I will bring her back on and we'll start talking. How are you all doing? Today is going to be a great day. I want to just show you a couple of things. Right now, she is doing a giveaway, and she's doing a giveaway on our Instagram page. Before we start, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Shola, and this is Discovery Natural. If you're hearing noise in the background, please kindly disregard it. My neighbor just started cutting his grass. So we're still having some issues. So I'm gonna try and get her back into the studio. So let me see. Let me see if I can get you back into the studio again. We have some connection issue. Hi Latoya, hi Omotayo. Godi, how are you doing? If you have questions about alopecia, we're going to answer it in this discussion today. So please bear with me while my guests get signed in. So I still can't. Your device, it says your device is not connected. So please make sure that you connect. Thank you, Moisha. Make sure that you connect your mic and your cam before I can't add you to the stream. So please try and get out of the stream and then get back in. Thank you, sweetie. So we're gonna do this, and let me show you our Instagram page while she gets set up right here. So this is our Instagram page. It is called Main Attractions. Main Attractions. This is what it looks like. So when you go on Instagram, you can go to Main Attraction, and that is how you get to our Instagram page. And she has different things going on right now. Right now, she has a giveaway. I don't want you guys to miss this giveaway. It's an alopecia wig for some people that suffer so much with alopecia. She's a specialist in it. Please participate in the giveaway. Alopecia wig giveaway. You just have to tag 3 of your friends. Follow her on Instagram and on YouTube. She does have a YouTube channel. And then you can also get a free hair loss assessment from Dr. Main Attractions. Okay, that's Chelsea. So you guys can go check out Chelsea's page and get more information. She's going to try and get back in. If you have any questions, now is the time to post your questions. So while she's coming in, oh geez, your device, if you can use the first device, Chelsea, if you can use the first device that you signed in, let us know. Thank you. I'm going to say a shout out to all the people that are signing in right now. Hi, Latoya, Omotayo. How are you? Godi, how are you? Kosi, how are you doing? Moisha, thank you so much. Joanita, thank you so much. T, hello, good evening. Kosi said he has been missing my live shows. I tell you, life has just been taken over. Most of the time now, I'm on Facebook. Yes, most of the time I'm on Facebook, and I do live audio, kind of like a podcast, and I also go live when I can. Annette, how are you doing? Vonda, how are you doing? Latoya, we're going to get to your question as soon as she has a setup done. And Eunice, thank you so much. Dalton, thank you for asking your question. Patricia, hello. Zeta, Rebecca, so nice to see you. Yeah, you're catching me live. Hi, Becky. I don't know what's going on. Your connection. Can you make sure you are connecting your mic? Try and connect the way that you connected the last time when we were live. I think that there's something like you're not connecting your mic on your cam. Thank you, sweetie. Vawanda, thank you so much. Vonda, Veronica, and I see so many people. Lady Z, thank you so much for coming in. So while we're waiting for our guests to get situated, I want to tell you something. So if this is your first time seeing me, I do have a Facebook page. We do have a Facebook page, and our Facebook page is called facebook.discoverynatural.com. And on there, we ask so many questions and we answer questions, and we deal with, I do live chats and stuff. You can also, our guest also has a Facebook page. So I'm going to connect to our guest Facebook page. Let me just switch over to my Facebook page and then we'll connect with our guest. Yeah, our guest is here. Hi.
Oh,
Can you hear
hi.
me?
I finally made
Finally
it.
made it. I was like, let's do it the way that we are. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. First of all, let me give you the floor and introduce yourself.
Okay, can you guys hear me properly now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hello, you guys. I think I'm hearing some feedback on my end. What about now?
Perfect, perfect.
Okay. All right. Well, my name is Chelsea. I am the DMV weave doctor. I'm a certified trichologist, a holistic practitioner, and I've been a cosmetologist, a licensed cosmetologist since I was 17. So I have a lot of knowledge about hair, how to regrow hair, how to keep hair healthy. I've done all types of styles from braiding, sewing weaves, relaxers. I've done it all. And now, I guess, in this part of my career, I have started to pretty much just really focus on doing hair replacement. So I do a lot of services for alopecians and for those who suffer from hair loss. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So, yeah, so awesome. We can hear you, we can see you. We're glad you're here. Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, I think yeah, okay, good. So we have a couple of questions, but before then, I told people about your giveaway that you're doing right
Oh,
now to
yes,
get them
yes, yes,
excited.
ma'am.
Yeah. So you said the giveaway is going to end on the 27th, right?
Yes, and it's for those who deal with hair loss. Any people who have any type of hair loss
Mm,
can apply a giveaway. Yep. And all they have to do is follow the steps on Instagram. Junior just repost us,
yes.
tag a couple of friends,
Okay.
and those are pretty much all of the steps.
Okay, okay, good. Is there any products that you want to tell people about? Because we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna jump into the Q&A. You know how we do. So let's talk about products that you have to offer. So I'm going to go to your page right
Okay.
now. Yeah, so let's go to your page. So she does have products. She has services to offer. So just tell me where you want me to go to. So should I go to this area right here?
It should tell you to,
Okay.
oh, that's main attractions. Will scroll down and it should have a, if you want to
Oh,
go to the hair loss services. Okay, you're on Perversion Main now, looks like. And
okay,
then
let's go. Let's go to the air loss services. Right.
that's
Okay,
on the,
right there.
okay. So then after that, go up. It should be shop further
Okay.
up at the top of the page.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, you're on the main
Right here.
attractions one. Scroll down some, because there should be a
Okay.
link that
Right
links you
here.
right there. Okay.
Okay. This one is going, this is where it's going to.
And then from there, it will be the
This
hair
is shop.
regrowth. There it goes. So there goes actually
Okay,
the
great.
set right there.
Yeah. So you do have this product, and we talked about it the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about it? Because I want to, because some people that came the last time, they didn't get to hear until later. So we want to get
Oh,
that
okay.
out in front. So can you please share with us more about this product right over here?
So pretty much there's the intro package, the Weave Doctor intro hair growth package, which consists of two products, and those products help with inflammation, and also it also helps with hydrating the scalp and also to reduce DHT. But so that one is pretty much the introduction. Now, all of my products do have anti-inflammatory, different type of agents in there. But for that set that has the scalp medics, that one helps to hydrate the scalp. And at the same time, it can reduce some inflammation, even though we have a hair oil in the advanced set called Scalp Biotics, and that really focuses on the inflammation of the scalp. But the
Mhm.
beginner pack just sticks with the rose water type of hydrating type
Okay.
of mixture, and then also comes with the Creole Miracle Drops. That was our most popular and famous oil when we first came out with it. These
Mhm.
oils have been practiced and used and tested on hundreds of people for that's getting hair regrowth. So it's not
Yeah.
like some people that just figured it out and said they want to start growing hair oil. We've been
Mhm.
we've been testing it out on people who've had alopecia probably for like the last 5 or 6, I probably say probably about 6 years. So it is very
Okay.
effective. That was our first, one of the first products that we really started selling. I did other different little tinctures too at the salon, just help people with psoriasis and dermatitis on the scalp. But that's with
Okay.
that product, those two products with the scalp medics and the Creole Miracle Drops with the intro, and then the advanced. Those
Mhm.
are the two tinctures, oils that we make from a lot of different types of herbs and essential oils. And then those are, then it also adds the scalp medics. So that
Mhm.
is what is the rose water and aloe base. So pretty much the rose water, aloe base, and then those two oils. We did
Mhm.
have other products, a lot of different other ones, but we decided just to focus on the oils. And a
Mhm.
lot of people got a lot of growth with that. Also, we have a lot of clients who are virtual. They've done our program without them coming to the actual, at our office. So they've
Mhm.
done that. And also, we have different supplements and CBD and other different things like that if they want to find out how to reduce stress and
Mhm.
other different type of supplements that can help balance out their metabolic rate. Because a lot of these things all have to do with your actual health at the end of the day. Sometimes to get the best results, especially for a lot of women, especially women of color. We found a lot of them are under stress. So
Yes.
we try to help them and assist them with that.
Yes, and I like, and one thing that, and why we always do a collab together is because I like that you have a sense of not only having the products, you also believe in you're also a nutritionist where you believe in holistic, treatments and stuff, and you combine it with not only making the woman just have the hair, but you also help them look beautiful while they're recovering. So it's very important for us to remember that it's a whole package. It's not just here's a, people say, here's a bottle, go put it in your hair 3 times a week or whatever. But you
Yeah.
go the extra length of really nurturing the femininity of the woman, making them look beautiful while they're going through the process of regrowth. So thank you so much for that. So
Mhm.
we have, is there any other thing that you want to showcase on your page, or you want us to go into the questions and go
They
from
probably
there?
can check out my YouTube channel. I do a lot of funny
Yes.
videos. I'm very comical. I try to incorporate a lot of comedy in doing my hair loss transformations.
Okay.
So
So
that's
let
that
me,
YouTube page. Eventually, I'll probably get another page just for health because I know I think I was born people on that channel with too much health and facts. I can get
yeah.
very technical sometimes.
So this is I'm like, I'm not logged in on my hair channel. So
Oh, main
yeah, but
attractors in Bowie, Maryland. That one.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
this
yeah,
is
that's
it.
me right there.
Yeah, this is yeah, so this is a channel. I'm logged in on my fitness channel right over here.
Okay.
So not on my hair channel. I'm subscribed on my hair channel. But this is a channel. If you all want to check it out, I'm gonna put a link to our channel link. So I'm gonna put a link to our channel right over there. So you guys can go subscribe to it and check it out. And if you want more information, of course, you can also contact her. So we have a few questions and we're going to get right into it. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, so the first question we have is from Latoya. So Latoya says a daughter has itchy scalp. So is there something that what are your advice to helping out with itchy scalp?
Well, you might want to go to a trichologist and get it examined because it could just be dandruff.
Mhm.
Dandruff is very common amongst a lot of people. Or it could be something a little bit more serious, maybe seborrheic dermatitis or psoriasis. So that
Mhm.
could mean that she might be having dealing with some type of gut issues. And then also, sometimes it could be a fungal type of thing. So you probably
Yeah.
want to go to a trichologist if maybe it can go away in a little amount of time. If it doesn't, then you might want to even go to a dermatologist.
Yeah.
Sometimes when people start having itching and burning of the scalp, that could be a key indicator that they're lacking some type of nutrients in the body, or that they could be, beginning to develop some type of form of alopecia.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. So those are some tips from a specialist, you guys. So we also have Delton. Delton says, I need some tips on growing my daughter's hair. So when I see questions like this, I'm always wondering, number one, how old is the child? Number two, hair is growing, but in terms of maintenance, maybe how are you maintaining the hair? But what other tips will you give her? Because there's so many tips out there.
I would say make sure that you're using protective styles. Protective styles. There are some styles that can cause alopecia and cause the little girl's hair to get ripped out, or avoid
Yes.
using excessive heat. Definitely avoid using chemicals. So
Mm-hmm.
try to find you maybe someone that can do hair in a healthy manner that's not ripping out the child's hair. Find a good hairstylist that focuses on hair care. But if sometimes you're trying to do it yourself, you could run the risk of, unless you really learn all that you can, unless you can be all you can be.
Yeah.
You may
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
your learning may have some holes in it, and then you may end up causing damage. My mother actually did that to me when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and the hairdresser told me, she said, "Do not let your mama do your hair anymore." Okay.
Oh
So it
my
just
God.
depends. And you may have to ask, were you able to grow out your own hair?
Mm,
Sometimes, say like for example, I think if you know how to grow out your own hair, so you probably be great at growing out your children's hair. But if you weren't maybe successful at growing out your own hair, then you might want to learn. And they actually have classes too now.
yeah.
Different salons, they offer classes. They can teach you how to take care of your child's hair.
Yeah, yeah, and that's good. And talking about classes, when I was going through your website, I saw something that struck my eye, and I wanted to also share it with everyone in case this is something you are interested in. I know you do offer some classes, so I'm going to bring it up on the screen for everyone to see. I'm going to remove this right here. So you all, if you want to learn, you can always contact Chelsea. She has private classes by licensed instructors, and you can learn how to do a few things. So you learn how to do sewing weaves, one-on-one classes, 360 application, how to do face lace front installs, braiding foundation, lace melting, and customize Zen. So if you want the link, I'll pop up the link to our page again. So you can go to our page right over here. So let me pop up the link for you guys. So visit our page is right over there. So right there, and you can get all the information you want to. This is private classes, and remember, when you take classes like this, you want to take classes from someone that is licensed, not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry. So please do contact her for that service, and you can always chit chat with her on main attractions with a Z on Instagram. So yeah, and the classes. So how long do the classes run for?
Oh, how much or as
How
far as the
long?
timing? The
Like
timing
how
itself,
long
I
did?
would say about 3.5 to 5 hours. Now,
Mm-hmm.
it really
That's
just
good.
depends on how long they want to book me. If they want to get a full 8 hours day, I guess they want to book me out that whole day. They would have to pay me some money now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Your time is very important. Your time is very important. So that's
Yeah.
that's good. So yeah, so let's go on to another question that we got. Kind of similar. I know Fawana was asking what are things to use to grow our hair and make our hair thick. So she has her hair is not thick anymore. I don't know if
Mm.
Fawana's hair used to be thick before. So what are some suggestions to help thicken up the hair that you might have?
Well, I would say one thing, some things are genetic, and then some things, if your hair is thinning, that could be a sign of diffusive alopecia. Then also that could mean that you're dealing with some type of different deficiency. So I always say go back to diet. If it's so you may want to look. visit your trichologist and
Mhm.
dermatologist to find out what's going on with that. And then
Okay.
sometimes, say, for example, me, I'm a fine hair person.
Mhm.
I have fine hair. It's
Yeah.
nothing that I can do. I can have some hair pieces
Yeah.
in there. I love to
Yeah.
wear extensions, but my hair is it just does not get very, large.
Mhm.
And so
Yeah.
some people it grows very, very long, but
Mhm.
it does not just get that
Uh,
density. I would never have say like you have a lot of density. If you got yours
oh,
flat iron, yeah, she has a lot of thick hair, so she got her flat iron. Her flat iron is gonna look different than mine. And some people
yeah.
can just blow my hair, but that's the type of hair that I have. We have everybody has different ethnicity background, and that
Yeah.
can sometimes affect how what type of curl pattern you're gonna have.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a great answer to it because some people their hair has never been thick. It has always been fine, and they're like, "I want to thicken it." I'm like, "Sorry, sweetheart, that's just you have the number of follicles in your hair. You cannot recreate them." But those are wonderful advice. Thank you so much. And we had Melissa. Melissa is actually um having issues with alopecia in the crown of her head, which I think is very popular.
Yes.
So what are some treatments that you'll advise Melissa to say? Of course, I would love for her to have a consultation with you, which is crucial. But what other advice would you also give her?
Well, I would say that anytime you develop any type of form of hair loss, you should seek out a trichologist so
Mhm.
that you can have at least a game plan on how to reduce the DHT. Generally, that's in the crown, generally is either the CCA in most cases or the androgenetic alopecia.
Mhm.
So it's good to visit someone that may have a little bit more knowledge so that
Mhm.
they can really advise you and kind of help you tune down what could be the cause of your hair loss before it starts getting worse.
Yeah, yeah, and I believe that's the truth. That's very important to know. I know someone has a question. So Zeta Sharp asked the question, and I'm gonna answer this one. She asked the question. She said, Rosita from Indianapolis wanted to know why do so many people have issues now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you some reasons why I feel that so many people have issues now. One problem is number one, some styles that people do. Some styles are not geared towards if you have fine hair and you're doing really tight styles and you're doing all those little bitty twists or braids and stuff, it's gonna pull at your head. Okay, that's one thing I feel that is causing people to have issues. Sometimes people are not using the right product, they're using the wrong products. And when you use the wrong products in your hair and you don't understand what the product is doing, then you will have problems. So it's not like in the past people never had problems. People had problems in the past, but maybe not as wildly crazy. Or what do you think? What do you think about that? That's what I feel.
I think a lot of times with this pandemic, I think since this pandemic as a hairstylist, I
Yeah.
know a lot of people were starting to resort to braids, and some people were getting hairstyles and not going back to the hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it depends. Some people, they're able to learn how, they don't have to be necessarily certified or licensed cosmetologists. They can tend to their own head.
Yeah.
But if you can't do it, honey,
Mm.
then you might want to seek out somebody that can help you. And
Yeah.
then a lot of those people, I've seen people, I mean, it's all matted up. They're
Yeah.
using the cheap, lower grade conditioners. They're not using a salon approved or a pH balanced product. So their hair is very stripped and dried out. And
Yeah.
so they're taking on a lot of matters into their own hands. And so now
Yeah.
it's just starting to all just come down.
That's true. That's true because we have to be truthful with ourselves, and not all of us can do styles at home. Some of us,
Mhm.
when we're doing styles, you'll be breaking your hair. You know when you're doing that. I mean, let me just say, when you're doing your hair and it's not the right thing. And I tell people because on my Facebook page, I do show how to do some styles, and some styles I don't know how to do well. And I'm like, okay, this is my first time doing it. That is why I have my girl Yolanda, my mannequin. You know, you will not see me if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
get a mannequin. Stop. Some of these people they're trying to practice on their daughter's head. Practice on the mannequin first. Don't pull off the
mannequin.
mannequin's head, not your baby's head.
I tell you, I have two mannequins, and I actually bought the first mannequin, Yolanda. I bought her because my daughters, this was like how many years ago? 5 years ago or 6 years ago. My daughters was trying to practice on their own hair. And I'm like, no, girl. So we bought Yolanda, and Yolanda has been a sister. She's been so great. She even has a little bit of gray hair. I didn't see gray hair when she started with us, but the girl just has some gray hair now. but but we got Yolanda, and then last year or this year, sometimes this year, we got Becky, and Becky
Becky?
just yeah, Becky. So I have two mannequin. We named her Becky. So actually, people on my Facebook page actually named her Becky because I bought her, and I'm like, what should we call her? So it's Becky. So sorry if your name is Becky. I'm so sorry. I know we have a Becky right now, but Becky, sometimes when I'm doing her hair and stuff, she gives me some attitude, and I'm like, Becky, I know, you know. I'm like, Becky, I know, but I gotta practice this. And I'm like trying
Yeah,
to
at least
like,
you can
yeah,
a real person probably may shake their head or something or give
yeah.
or kick you or something if you mess up.
Oh
Becky
yeah.
not gonna say nothing.
No, Becky will say nothing. Becky will just look, she just has that look on her face, like, you don't know what you're
Yeah.
doing. But yeah, but I totally believe that we need to. I mean, and if you want to know where I get my mannequin from, I can give you the link of the mannequin. Yolanda, I love Yolanda. Becky, she's okay. She just gets on my nerves sometimes. That's why I talk to people. Anyway, but Yolanda is really, really good, easy to handle and stuff.
Mm,
One so Belinda had a question, and Belinda said that she's trying to get her hair down to her back, but it breaks in the middle of her head.
mm.
So let me ask you a question. I know you have hair products. So the hair product you have, going back to your products, and I'm gonna bring it up on the screen again. The hair product that you have, in terms of hair breakage, what are some, like if you are going to tell someone that okay, you want to regrow your hair in terms of hair breakage, what are some suggestions that you give for Belinda? If you're like, okay, these are the products that you should get in my line, so what would you tell her to get?
I would suggest her to get the intro to the Weave Doctor set, the
This
$62
one,
set. Yes,
this
and
one,
then
okay,
also I think that she should get a nutrition evaluation
yeah,
because a lot of times people that have that hair growth right in the middle, a lot of people that's a stress point where the hair is breaking and then then it's regrowing. As it's found, it's very popular. I've seen a lot of women that deal with this condition. So
yeah.
that can have to do with maybe her managing her stress properly and
Mm.
developing other different ways to reduce stress in her life and making sure that she gets adequate sleep.
Yeah, yeah, this is good. And I love y'all. If you ordered this right now, look here, 4 to 6 business days, you have it. You start using it, New Year, by February,
The
you'll be
right
seeing
thing in
stuff.
your head.
You'll be shaking your hair, flicking
So
your hair
listen,
around. Yeah, I tell you, so if you want to try our product, get it now, start using it. You can always, and one thing I like about our page also is that you can always come to the page. You see, there's an area right over here that says chat with us. Look at it. I'm making it big so that you guys can see. So you click on it, chat with us, and you can always chat with them if you have any questions or such. So feel free. She's always available on Instagram. You can chat with her too. So I hope that really helps you out. I really want to let you guys know that these products are available for you. She knows what she's talking about, and you can always check her out. So yeah. Okay, so Rhonda said, okay, for Fonda, you say you're trying to find our main attractions. I've put the link on the screen, so you can go to that link. The link is also in the description, in the comment area. You can also check it out. Let's see. So Laurel has a granddaughter, and she says her granddaughter's edges keep on breaking. So there's
Mm,
some things that actually causes edges to break more than normal, apart from the hairstyle, right? So what are some
yeah.
things in children that you feel that can be breaking the edges?
It could be the products that she's using is too tight. Could be that she's not tying her hair down with a silk scarf at night.
Yeah.
And then
So the
also, I guess it could be also some other, deficiencies within the body. But a
yes.
lot of times I find when kids' edges are breaking, also, it could be that maybe she has a relaxer. I find people that have very coarse hair, and then
Mm-hmm.
they try to get new growth, and then it starts to break. And then, or some people, they're overlapping relaxers.
Mm-hmm.
So they're having a lot of breakage around the edges,
Yeah.
or maybe
So
using too much heat too.
yeah, and your products are they're safe for children? Children can use it
They, I don't really, to be honest, most of our people, I would say at least have them be at least 13 and above.
to 10.
That's
Okay.
only because these are herbal tinctures. I don't think that
Yeah.
I don't think it's not safe. I would say that you might want to get it tested, do an allergy test first,
Yes.
and to
Yes.
try it in a small area first.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I study a lot about herbs, and children can take herbs, but at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, you still want to get it tested on them, make
Yeah.
sure they're not allergic to anything. That's the main thing. Make sure they don't have any allergies to any
Yeah.
nuts or any things like that, or any different type of other type of herbs.
Yeah. And I think that's quite important. And one other thing that we'll add on for L'Oreal, thank you, Grandma. And
Mhm.
one other thing I can add on is also make sure you are or your granddaughter is moisturizing her edges. I find
Yeah.
that when the edges are not moisturized and they're dry, even when they're putting on their bonnet and it's rubbing, it's going to
Mm.
break it. So that is another key thing I will also say with regards to that. Okay. So yeah, Karen, thank you, Karen. Karen says alopecia is so common in young women. Yes, it's common, and I think it's common all over. It all depends. Even children can develop it.
Yes, they can.
Yeah. So yeah. Someone, what are the names of the products and how does one order and purchase? Of course, Karen, the link is right over there. When you get on the link, you click on the link. It is so easy to purchase. So once you click on the link, you go to the shopping right here. All you do is you can come here. You can purchase. This is the growth pack. You can purchase it. You can even do payments in for interest-free payments. You can purchase with Sizzle. You can also go here, add to your cart, buy now, and you can keep on coming back. They will calculate the shipping and all that information. You will get your products in 4 to 6 business days. If you have any questions when you come on the page, so let's say you just come on the page and you're like, I can't figure out where to order stuff, it's so simple. You just scroll down and you click here. It's right there. So yeah, let me know if you can't. Of course, you can go on Instagram. You can chat her up if you're struggling with locating it. But so simple. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see other questions that Refine. Thank you, Refine subscribed to your page. Thank
Oh,
you,
thank
Refine,
you.
for subscribing. Yeah. So Zeta says, what do you use daily on the wigs to keep your hair from drying? Drying. I think she's saying, how do you keep your hair from staying moisturized when you're wearing wigs?
Well, normally I use my the Scout Medics and part of the growth set, and then also the Prio Miracle Drops. Also, we had another product that we don't currently carry now, but pretty much it was like a shea butter type of
Yeah,
mixture or whip with aloe. Those are some things that I love to put on the hair, and making
yeah.
sure that you're always refreshing the scalp because you do need a
Mhm.
water-based moisturizer to
Mm.
re-moisturize your hair, not just only using oils.
Yeah, yeah, very good. Thank you. Okay, and Tasha. Hi, Tasha. So Tasha was saying when she was younger, her hair was long and thick down her back. Yeah, we're all there. Now that she's older, yes, age will do that to you. Her hair has thinned out, and she has tried everything to help it thicken up, and it's not working. I think, yeah, I getting older, your density, your hair, yeah, you can
Yeah.
lose thickness. But I'll let the doctor talk.
Well, I think also just like how, like she said, you can, as you get a little bit older, your hair starts to thin out. The other thing is that you need to always go back to the diet and nutrition. I know I sound like a broken record, but a lot of those things have to do. Sometimes when we were younger, we were more healthier. Then as we got older, we changed our body started catching up with us. Our digestion,
Mhm.
might have not as great as what it was when we were younger. Maybe our activity, we're not getting as much oxygen to the brain. A lot of us are eating inflammatory diets, so that's
Mhm.
causing less circulation in the head area. All these different
Mhm.
things. A lot of people, especially people of color, are suffering from high blood pressure and cardiovascular
Mhm.
diseases. So all of these things ultimately affect your hair. So we have to get back to getting our health
Mhm.
back together, and then you can start to have nice long hair.
Yeah.
Or at
Yeah.
least
I
try, at
think
least
that,
attempt to, at least attempt in some way. Even if you don't get full hair, at least maybe you may get a nice full bush, you know.
yeah. Yeah, and I think one thing that, especially with women with menopause, and even men, we have those DHT, and your products as DHT blockers in there. As we get older, those affect us, and our nutrients. We're not able to get the most nutrients like when we're younger. So a lot of things, just like how you said, a lot of things play against us in
Hmm.
terms of our health, especially women. We're just going through. I don't know why we women we just get the butt of everything. I'm so. I know the men have their own issue with prostrate and all that stuff, which we're not gonna get into. But
Yeah, like you said, women like they have to give birth. So
yeah,
some people they lose hair after that.
yeah,
They lose calcium. Women they go through
yes,
a lot. They have a menses, a cycle.
yeah,
You lose nutrients from that. Some of us get depleted of iron.
yeah. Oh yeah,
So one
yeah.
thing after the next. Then some of us may have fibrosis. Have those
Mhm.
different type of uterine fibroids. Just all these types of things and conditions
Yeah,
that can affect you.
yeah. And that's something I think as a woman, once you hit that 35 and you start getting older, you have to be very proactive on a couple of things. I believe number one, your mental health, so that
Yeah,
stress doesn't affect you so much. What you eat, and then exercising, even if it's just taking a walk or just doing something, meditating, just doing something for yourself. Because at that age of 35 to 40 to 50 to
you are
60,
so right.
you have all these stress level. I'm right now, I'm currently, I'm 40, 45. I'll be 46 next year. And this year, since I was this year has just been like so stressful.
Mm,
So I have to mentally tell myself I need a way to distress. I have to mentally tell myself that don't forget to take your iron medication, iron supplements, your calcium, all those things, vitamin C, all those things. And I have to get up and exercise. I have to move my bones, move my body. And I think
yeah,
with doing all those things, it really helps. We don't see, people always wonder, what can I use? And I see that even Tasha, the next question she asked was, what products can I use? It's not all about the products, it's an overall thing. And that's why I
yes, it's a
love
package.
Chelsea. And really, that's why I love Chelsea, because not only will she provide you with products that would work for your hair when you're having hair loss, as we've seen, a growth pack and advanced products. She also has a nutritionist. She also wants to talk to you. And I know I'm talking about it, but you also want to talk to them about their nutrition. What are you eating? What are you doing? An holistic plan. Create a plan for you. So if you are struggling with hair loss, if you are struggling with thinning, if you are struggling with things like that, contact her. She's right here, but contact her, do a consultation so that we can get a full rounded picture of what is really going on. I believe I've just sold you. So, but
Yes.
a lot of people just, one thing that bothers me is that a lot of you just want to know, what do I use? Just give me the product. I don't want to learn anything else.
Ah,
I just want the product. And that is why Tasha says she has used everything, but it's not working. Okay, when you keep on hitting the wall and your finger is bleeding and the wall is not giving way, you look for something else to do. You get a hammer, another tool. So please stop buying products and get the full package. Talk to Chelsea. Let her talk about your nutrition. Let her talk about your health. Let her talk about all this other stuff. And then prescribe the right things for you. So that's what I have to say about that. Go on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're
Oh, you want
welcome. So we had another person. Oh, we had somebody also talking about thickening their hair. Adana, we already answered that, and I know Adana is also an older lady. She's 51 years old.
mm,
So we also have that issue with hair thinning out at this age. And please, ladies, also let us also be seeing our doctors regularly so that if there's any deficiency, they can really check it out, do your blood work and stuff. So what do you think about that? What kind of
yeah, yeah. I
deficiencies?
think like what you're saying, she needs to get her blood work checked out. She needs to find if she
Mm-hmm,
have any different type of deficiency, especially a lot of people, they're trying a lot of different new diets. And
mm-hmm,
there are a lot of people are anemic. Like for me, I'm somewhat borderline anemic. So
mm-hmm,
I feel like I probably wouldn't be the best person to go completely vegan, or if I did, I would need to be using the right supplementation to make
mm-hmm.
sure that I am, getting the proper amounts of iron and B12 and other type
Yes.
of vitamins. So,
Yeah.
and as a 50-year-old woman, sometimes I find it is kind of more difficult to have that head, that very thick, full of hair like
Yeah.
you had when you were back in the day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that is the a big problem. However, you can probably just find the ways to be content of having a maybe a less thicker version of hair that you had at one point in time, but
Mm-hmm.
still the most healthier version. And sometimes
Yes.
you would have to see a professional with that. Maybe go to a cosmetologist and a trichologist
Yeah.
and even maybe possibly a dermatologist, even though they
Mm-hmm.
do more non-holistic things. I'm pretty much all holistic, but
Yeah.
they have different types of shots and different type of there are also some trichologists out there who do more invasive things with the needles. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
do that as much. I only just stick with herbs for everything.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of different people out there. They can claim that they can help to regenerate awaken your follicles.
Yeah. Yeah, we know those. Yeah. So yeah, and I mean, if you're into holistic stuff, you want to try, I mean, just talk to Chelsea and she's there for you all. So a couple of things I do want to let people know for those people that are just coming in and they don't know. So Chelsea does have Instagram page. So she's also on Instagram. I was on it just briefly. So you guys can go check out our Instagram page. Let me get on it again. And of course, she's having a giveaway going on right now on our Instagram page. So we're going to go to the Instagram page right now. Check it out. So on the Instagram page, you can check it out and you can see she has a giveaway going on right now. And the giveaway, it's for an alopecia wig giveaway. And the steps to qualify is as follows. You have to tag 3 friends with this poster, repost it, follow her on Instagram and YouTube. So you guys are already subscribed to our YouTube channel. You're already up in front, okay? And then hashtag to qualify. You must have alopecia. Schedule a free. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. You schedule a free hair loss assessment with the main attractions, Chelsea, and they provide great results and hair solution. So there's all the information. The winners we chosen December 27. Share this with your friend and get it right in 2022. So 2022 is going to be a fabulous year for all of us. Okay, because we have our girl to help us. Thank you, Chelsea. So yeah, but Fuana, thank you. Fuana says thank you, and she says yes, her hair is thin, and her mom also has thin hair, but it does grow and it's long. So our mom does
Oh,
have, yeah.
she
So
kind of like me.
genetics, yeah, yeah. That's like my mom to my mom. My mom is not natural; she's relaxed, but she
Mm.
has long hair. My mom's hair is long, but it's thinning. She's in her 70s, but she has long hair, and I still don't know. I still don't know why my mom would not go natural because she doesn't wear a relaxed hair out. She just relaxes her hair and then she braids it up.
Mm.
That's it.
Maybe make
But
it more
anyway,
manageable. A lot of people, that's what I hear. They say the relaxer,
makes it
they don't
more.
want to be trying to put all
Yeah.
that curl juice in there every other
Oh
day.
yeah. Yeah. I guess that's it. But I know my mom watches my shows, so I'm just gonna stop right there. I'm
And she
looking at
should
the
learn.
time.
You
I'm
got
like,
all these techniques.
I know. I'm gonna stop right there because sometimes I'll be talking about my mom, and the next thing my phone, as my text goes on and says, mm. I'm like, thank you, mother. But yeah. So, but yeah. So, is there? I'm gonna look and see if we have any other question. Oh, I see. I see my Verona. Verona, thank you so much for coming. Olabisi, thank you for coming. And yeah, thank you so much, Eva 904. Thank you for subscribing to the channels. Thank you so much. Yeah. So one thing that Latoya did was Latoya, she put chemicals in her hair by accident by
Mm,
herself. So yeah. Um so I know Latoya was one that was talking about her daughter's hair at the beginning, I
hmm.
believe. Yeah. So you mentioned it. You did mention the chemicals when you were
Yeah.
talking about, yeah. So okay, okay, we get yeah, about a daughter having itchy scalp. So maybe she's reacting to the chemical.
Yes.
Mm,
And she said she put chemicals in it. Oh, she put chemicals in her hair by accident.
yeah, in it by
Oh,
accident.
yeah.
Oh.
Because a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
you can over process the hair. And that's the thing. If some individuals say, like, if you have a more softer texture for the
Mm-hmm.
regrowth, it may not be as rough and have that
Mm,
strong line of demarcation that we learn,
yeah.
like people as cosmetologists. But for those individuals who have very excessively kinky hair,
Mm-hmm.
if that hair is not relaxed properly, they can suffer from a lot of damage. Same with
Yeah.
people with fine hair like me. I can't
Mm,
necessarily get a relaxer. And if I
mm-hmm.
do, it needs to be very, very mild and not
Mm-hmm.
processed all the way. And so
Mm,
some individuals that have the very excessively kinky hair, if they're not moisturizing it properly, then if they're over processing it, it can just get
yeah.
very difficult. You probably just have to invest and find you a hair care cosmetologist in your area to really try to revive your
Yeah.
daughter's hair, get her a protein treatment, because that can at least bring back the protein back into her hair. Some people even purchase some of that Afro G if you don't, if you're not able
Yeah.
to go to a salon. But Afro G and
Yeah.
then, use a moisturizer conditioner followed after
Mm-hmm.
that. But she definitely
Yeah.
would probably need to at least visit a salon, possibly at least every 6 weeks, just to get some type of regimen and, try to invest
Mhm.
in some salon approved hair products.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very important. One thing I also want to let people know is on your page, you also provide sessions that
Yeah.
people can contact you, and they can talk with you and stuff. So here, if you go on the page, also you can have a virtual hair growth session, 35-minute sessions right there, and you're able to book and talk about how to regrow your hair, talk about units you can use in the time to give your hair a break while it grows. So you all don't forget, you can set up appointments with her. One more thing do you have anything else that you want to talk about? I know that we're like 10 minutes before the hour. Is there anything in particular you would like to share with people, like things people should avoid in order, like if they're on the verge of getting alopecia? What are some things that you feel people need to avoid doing that will not take them over the cliff, if I might say?
I would say be very careful with doing chemical services on your own. I'm trying to think of there are a lot of different do nots. Actually, I have a mini hair book that's $1.99. I tell a lot of these different types of things. I'm trying to remember some of them off my head, but that's one of the things. Also, making sure if you have any type of thinning, you need to seek out a trichologist, a dermatologist immediately. If you're having any type of weird sensations in your scalp, you're developing any type of form of seborrheic dermatitis, or any type of form of scalp condition, you need to go visit someone and find out what's going on. A lot of these conditions, sometimes people they ignore, and then
Mhm.
eventually ends up leading to hair loss later on down the line.
Yeah. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Where Joyce came in, and hi Joyce, so nice to see you. Now I've never heard of, okay, this folliculitis. Okay, so
Yes,
Joyce's
I've heard of that.
daughter, yeah. So Joyce's daughter is suffering from, I'm gonna butcher it right now, keratosis pilaris folliculitis on her scalp. And she
Mm,
has little or no growth. So
mm.
what are some advice? Is it folliculitis? That's kind of
Yes,
inflammation of the
folliculitis is like
follicles,
bacteria.
bacterial inflammation,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
sometimes it can turn
Yeah,
into like a staph
yeah,
infection on the
start
scalp.
infection. Yeah, yeah. I've seen one that was
Mm.
really it was
Yeah,
just
it
really,
kind of
really.
can be a little unsightly. It
Yes,
can be a little
I saw
unsightly.
one once and I had to tell the person, you need to see a professional because it was out
Yeah.
of this world. And
Oh no.
I'm just one of those people that I don't sugarcoat anything. If somebody says, "Oh, can you do my hair for me?" I'm like, and I'm looking at your scalp, I start talking right away. I start going, "Well, I could style your hair, but we need to get it healthy." So yeah,
Yeah,
so feel free. What would you like to tell Joy?
I would say that first of all, I hope that Joy did not diagnose her daughter. Because if you would have went to a dermatologist or a trichologist, even in my case, I would even and again I'm all holistic and there are natural holistic antibiotics, different things out there that and different type of steroids. But
Mm,
sometimes in these cases, I just to save my behind, I don't
yeah.
want to tell somebody to not do something, then the infection will worsen.
Mm,
So I think that she needs to definitely go to a dermatologist immediately. Okay.
yeah.
She needs to
Yeah.
go as fast as possible. These more serious folliculitis is not really a common, it's not everybody has that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and then that also could a lot of times people that have folliculitis, they're dealing with the weakened immune system. Or maybe
Mm,
they have some type of disease or a weakened immune system.
mm-hmm.
So you need to get to the bottom of that, especially if she's just a little girl. Most little girls do not have that.
Yeah.
So you need to go to a dermatologist immediately and
Yeah.
try to find a trichologist. Hopefully, they can give her maybe some antibiotics or steroids temporarily. And then eventually, you can go seek out someone who can help her more from a more holistic point of view.
Yeah, that's a good advice. Good advice. So Latoya was, remember Latoya? Latoya the pretty
Let's
relaxer.
throw you back.
Latoya is our girl today. So Latoya was saying she has Latoya said she has fine hair and her daughter has fine hair. And she's like, thank you so much for your help. And she said, and I got to change her diet. She said, homegirl likes to eat a lot of
Oh, she like
sweets.
to.
Hey,
She like to be a cookie monster, eating all the cookies.
yeah, yeah, kids, sweet. Like my daughter, was like, mommy, can I have? I don't buy candy. I don't have candy in the house. She got peppermint, those candy canes and stuff.
Uh
She's like, I got candy canes, and I'm like, okay, would you like an orange? And she's like, no, I got candy canes.
huh.
So yeah,
She
but
don't want no
I don't know. It's Christmas, so I just let it slide. So Latoya is like, how do you avoid your hair from breaking?
That has
Moisturize.
to do,
Yeah,
well, it can have a lot to do with some of the ways that you're styling your hair, number one.
exactly.
So you
Yeah,
really have to look at some of, you're using excessive heat. Are you
yeah.
using the wrong type of tension when detangling your hair? Are you getting those tight braids that,
Yeah.
some people can wear braids and they're fine. While some
Hmm.
people, it really dries out their hair and their hair is like a Brillo pad and it just starts shedding excessively.
Hmm.
So it really depends on each individual. And so
Yeah.
that's what I would say. Also, they have good ways. You need to use a protein conditioner and moisturizer conditioner, alternate those things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's another way to keep from breaking. Also, moisturize your hair throughout the week. But
Hmm.
most definitely, while you're doing all those things, find a licensed cosmetologist to help you on that specialize in hair growth. But there are a lot of cosmetologists who do not focus on regrowing the hair. And that's why
Yeah.
a lot of people have decided to go natural. So
Yeah.
you want to find someone who is into hair care. So,
Yeah.
and even if you don't, if you can't afford to go all the time, just try maybe even every 2 months or every 6 weeks, try to save up to just
Mhm.
get that nice deep conditioner, have them trim all the ends out, and give you some
Yeah.
coaching on how to take care of your hair.
Yeah, that's good. Good advice. Good advice. And we had Monica. I think Monica is going to be our last question of today. Monica says she has been
Oh,
losing clumps of hair for the past 2.5 months. Her hair is
mm,
getting thinner and thinner, and she's starting to see a scalp in so many places. Oh, I think
mm.
Monica needs to go see the doctor. That's serious. Wow. What do you have to say, Chelsea?
Miss Monica, from what you described, either it could be some type of stress that's on the body
Mm,
or some type of autoimmune condition. So
yes.
definitely get your blood work done.
Yeah.
Possibly go to some holistic doctor. Sometimes they can find out what different glands are weaker, or some
Mm,
different tests that can look at your, look at kind of give you an analysis from a cellular level. Say like I do hair mineral analysis. We take the hair, we find out what's going on with their metabolic rate. So you need
mhm,
to really start delving deep into what's going on with your body to find
yeah.
out. So these things won't be able to be easily fixed. You can take care of growth products, but I think you can take them,
Mm,
but you need to find out what's going on first
yeah.
too.
Yeah. I think this is serious because
Yeah, it
it's
sounds
been going
serious.
on for a long time. That's a long time for clumps.
And
And
she's
she put it
seeing
in
bald
capitals.
spots.
She didn't put it in small letters. She said clumps.
Mm.
So those are serious matters. I do hope and pray that you get immediate help. Thank you, Monica. I'm so glad that you came into the live today. And thank you, everyone else that stepped in. I want to say a big shout out, Latoya. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joy. Oh yeah, I like this. Don't need no man. Stop telling me I do. Thank you so much for coming. She always comes. She always makes me smile whenever I read her name. Also, I appreciate Verona, Adana, Olabisi. Thank you for Wana, Melissa, Eva, 904, Tasha, Henry. Thank you so much, Henry. And Zeta, thank you, Zeta. Refine, and subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Emily, I see you. Thank you, Emily. And I also see Danten, Karen, Yosula, Yosula from my Facebook page. Yay. And Karen, Mia, thank you so much. Laurel, Tiffany, Belinda, Kosi, and also Faye, Antonia, Nove, thank you so much. I just like running through this. Lady Z, and I see Rebecca, Becky. Becky, you know me and Becky. I know you. Thank you, Becky. Don't mind Becky the mannequin. I love you, Becky. Don't mind Becky the
Back in the
mannequin.
bag.
I know. So thank you so much, Veronica Fonda. Thank you so much, Patricia Delton. Von, I see T. Thank you, T. Goldie Omota. Yo, thank you, and Latoya. I'm saying another thank you again. So everyone, please do go and check out mainattractionshair.com. Don't forget to follow her on Instagram. Sign up for that Alopecia week if you need it. And please consult with her. She's an amazing woman. Lovely, lovely. So thank you. And I want to say a big thank you, Chelsea, for coming
Thank
on the show
you.
today. I appreciate you. And do you have any last words for our people before we sign off?
Make sure to look into that giveaway. All right.
Yeah. So we will, what I'm going to do also is I'm going to post the giveaway information. I'm going to share it onto our Facebook page as a
All
Christmas gift,
right.
as a Christmas gift to my sister right here. I'm going to post it
Oh,
on our
thank
Facebook
you.
page. You're welcome. So that everyone, if you do need it, please go check it out and I'll post it. I'll post all the details for you all also. So with that being said, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Next Sunday, we're not going to be live because I'm going to be recovering from Christmas festivities. So, do you have any big plans for Christmas?
Well, I plan on probably doing a lot of resting since I do run
Yes.
a salon. So it is a lot of
Yeah.
work. But
Yeah.
I do plan on, just spending time with some family, maybe not as many as I want to because they have all these different new things that's out. I'm trying to be
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah,
So,
I
but yeah,
know.
I'm gonna be cooking, probably gonna cook some jambalaya, different things like
Oh,
that. So that's gonna be
yeah.
fun.
Wow. This is the first year ever that I'm not cooking. I told my husband, I
Oh.
said, yeah, I've never not cooked for Christmas. I told my husband, I said, for Christmas, he said, what do you want for Christmas? I said, I don't want to cook. He's like, what? I said, I want you to cater the food. So this
That's a
Christmas,
wonderful idea.
ah,
I've done some catering. I've ordered out from a
yeah,
lady, but I think the idea is just find someone who has the wherewithal and the help. Because
yes,
it seems like the last couple of years that I've tried to do it, she
yeah,
makes food all good all year round. But for
yeah.
Christmas and Thanksgiving, she sets me up.
Oh
I get a
no.
cold turkey,
Oh, that's
turkey be
wrong.
cold,
Oh, so
cake be
I
dropping.
told him, yeah, I told him, I said, I always cook. Me and my daughters, we cook, and we also record it on our family channel, DM Vlogs,
Oh,
right? And, and it's a nice time, where, but this year I just said, I just want to rest. This year has been so hectic. So he placed the order, he paid for it, and he's gonna go pick it up. And like, okay.
hey, if it doesn't taste good, worst case, I doctored up the last person who did my catering. I had to
Yeah.
add more salt. I put more sugar and butter. At least you didn't have to make the whole thing, huh?
Oh
So,
no! I mean, this lady, I trust her. I trust her. So, okay, thank you so much, everyone. I will be seeing you all later. I appreciate everyone. If we do get any other question coming in, we will ask. We'll answer it. I see. Gaming with Lynn. I'm not forgetting about you. Thank you so much for watching. And Tawana, thank you so much. And Olabisi, you're welcome. Irene just okay, Irene, you asked the question, and Irene says, yeah, I'm gonna respect Irene. Irene says that she's in her 70s and her hair is long and thick, and she has been using clove water and spraying on her hair daily, and it has been helping her. Irene, the reason why I'm showing your message, even though we're done with the live, is because a friend of mine told me about clove, using
mm,
clove and drinking clove. So I've been putting clove, like 4 pieces of clove in 500
that-
milliliter water, and
oh,
then I still I put it in the night before, and in the morning I drink it. So they said clove is really good for you. Have you
yeah,
tried
it's
clove
actually
before?
it's in one of our products too. We use cloves. Yep.
You guys have to buy a product. Let me just put a link in here. Yeah. So clove is wonderful. So my husband and I, we've been drinking clove. And just to let you guys know, my friend that told me about clove was like, it's good for your sex life. So just saying.
Yeah. It's good
Just
for
saying.
parasites as well too. I don't know if
Yeah.
you parasites. Clean
Parasites.
out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Hmm.
didn't know that. I didn't know that. So yeah, so
Antifungal.
clove.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Clove, thank you so much, ma'am. Irene, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Right. Right.
Mhm.